Hi Geminis, this is Paulette from Water Chariot Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your love read for the month of April. Before we get into it, I'm just letting you guys know I'm putting some links in the comments of all the tools that I use or anything that you see. You go straight to those links and it's going to take you to where I purchased those items. And just to let you know, I have created my own tarot coloring book. So if you guys are into that kind of stuff where you like to take some time, to just color and just focus on something else, this is what this is for. And there's room for you to go ahead and write things down as well. If you feel like, Spirit is speaking to you about something, or you feel like you have to write things down, you have areas to write in that book as well. And for those of you who have toddlers, I have created a book, Every Little Monster Has Their Day. And it's a social emotional book. And so I created this book for my son. He's a great kid. So that's me and my son. So yeah, I did it because right now we're going to be checking to see if he has autism. So he's going to get tested in April. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump into your reading. So I didn't get a chance to shuffle everything ahead of time, but I'm going to do it right now in front of you guys. And I know usually people prefer if I shuffle ahead. If you guys are one of those people, please let me know in the comments, okay? So let's go ahead and get into your main message in love, and let's see what comes up for you. All right. If you hear all that rustling, it's because I have a puppy and he is being horrible. He's getting into everything, chewing everything. Like, he's just so wild right now. And on top of that, I have a boy puppy, so you know how that is. Usually the girls are a little bit calmer, but he's just, you hear that? That's him. Teddy, no thank you. Walk away. All right, so let's go ahead, do one more shuffle, and then we're going to go ahead and pick your main message in love, okay? All right, give me one moment because I need to make sure I focus on this. No, thank you. Walk away. He is so naughty. Okay, so let's go ahead. Sorry, gems. All right, here we go. Spirit, please give us the main message for Gemini in love. Please let it be concise and straight to the point. Give them what they need to hear. So let's get to it. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just one, Spirit. Only one. Only need one. All right, let's try that one more time, gems. Here we go. Okay, one more. There it is. All right, so what you got is the fawn. So let's go ahead and get into it and see what Spirit wants to tell you, okay, at this time. All right, let's take a look. Alrighty. So this is number 35. If you guys are curious of the oracle deck that I'm using, it's the Fairies Oracle, and it comes with a big ass book because there's just so much to uncover with these oracle cards. Okay, so here we go. The fawn. Natural magic is happening. When things flow almost effortlessly, that is a sign that the natural magic is at work. Enjoy it. A very important part of natural magic is simply allowing the energy to flow through us. This means both giving and receiving freely. Let the energy flow. Don't push it. Don't try to control it. Just dance with it. Trust it, and remember to keep returning to the source for inspiration, and to keep your heart filled with light. Okay, so this is kind of like a quick one. Usually everybody that I've been doing right now has been like serious, like main messages, but yours seems to be very super light and very super easy, which is good. So hopefully the tarot will align with it, but sometimes the tarot, it has a mind of its own, and how it flows is just, it's crazy. It just gives you deeper information, but for right now it just seems to be super light. So it might be very quick jumps, but I don't know, things could be take a different turn. So something definitely is happening here where spirit is working with you, Geminis, and it's going to be a place where things are going to be a lot smoother. I'm not sure if you guys have gone through things in love where things seem to be where you're hitting walls, or things weren't clicking the way they're supposed to. But right now, spirit is saying that right now that all of that is going to break and you guys are going to be able to move forward. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what the tarot has to say to you. All right, so I'm also using the fairies tarot. So let's see what comes up. All right, I'm gonna just do a couple of shuffles and then we'll get into it. One more, gems, okay? This is why I like to do pre-shuffles, because I feel like this takes too long. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look. See what's going on here. All right, Spirit, tell me how Gemini's person sees them right now. How do they view them? There we go. Ooh, okay. So they see you as an emperor right now. They see you taking control of things. They're seeing you where you take the lead in specific things in your life, including this relationship. You have no problem saying what you need to say, how you want things to go. You know exactly what you want out of this relationship, so you take control and move it to where you want it to be. They also see you as the wheel of fortune. So they see that things are turning around in the relationship, or turning around in your life. They see that you are probably a blessing to them, because wheel of fortune has to do with luck and things going and turning in somebody's favor. So they see that you're a very lucky person. And look at the Chariot. You guys may be dealing with either an Aries or a Cancer. But it may not be, okay, gems? But they also see you moving forward towards the things that you feel you need done in your life. Like outside of the relationship, they see that you chase after the things that bring you good fortune, things that bring you more money, favor. You're probably one of those that are very sociable, and you try to make connections wherever you can, so things can turn in your favor through connections. They also see you as a very charismatic person, and they just see you going towards things that you want out of life. Okay, and then concerning this relationship, you're wanting it to go a specific way, and you're wanting it to be movement forward in the relationship. So they see you coming after this relationship, or putting in the work, either way. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. I'm going to do one more card to see how they see you. Look at that. The Queen of Cups. So you guys, some of you guys may be dealing with a water sign. If not, they just see you in a very affectionate place. They see that you're in a place where you are open to love. You give them love, you express it, you're just super open. So they see you in a good way so far right now. Geminis. And under the deck is a tower. What the hell? What is that? So they probably see... Oh no. Hold on. Before I get into this, let me just make sure. But so far how they're seeing you is they see you in a good light, but they could also see that you went through a massive change in your life. Something occurred that could have broken things up in your foundation in your life, either financially, in this love relationship, or in just in general. Like something massive must have happened where it just really fucked up some things for you, and it came as a shock. Okay, but whatever transpired here, whatever happened with you, they still see that even after you dealt with this massive change, this tower, you are still trying to take control of the whole situation and try to turn things around and make sure that you followed your hopes and dreams, either in this relationship or anything in general in your life. And you're still in a good place of wanting to still be open to love and giving it. And you're going after love, going after good fortune, going after things that are good for you and taking control of the whole situation, even though you have experienced something that, you know, that was very shocking or very hurtful, or something that just literally came to an end. Okay, so let's go ahead and move forward and see how they feel about you. Okay, so you got the Seven of Swords. Something's going on here where either they feel that you're lying, or that they may be lying. They may be lying about something and holding something back from you. But there's deceit here in their feelings. So you could either be them or you. And there's the Sun. We're going to keep drawing because I just want to get the whole picture just to make sure, because I don't want to say something and it changes and it turns into something else. How else do they feel about them, Spirit? The Nine of Pentacles. Okay, give me one more. Okay, that one popped out of there. And Seven of Cups. All right. And on the bottom of the deck is Six of Cups. Okay, so what's happening here is that they feel like there's some form of deceit or lies within the relationship when it comes to you, but they understand that they may have received clarity, because I know usually the Sun card is something that's happy and joyful, but in this instance, because it has to do with a deceit or something that's a lie, truth not being told, something being hidden, and the person's trying to get away with it, something popped out. Maybe that's why that tower came out. Either they kept something from you and they kept lying and the truth came out. The Sun clarified everything and brought everything to light, and it brought in this tower. Okay, so either they could have done this or you done this to them, and it blew the whole thing over, and you know, everything came out to the open. This could also involve having a pregnancy that came out and that was hidden. And if it wasn't a pregnancy, it could have been that somebody had somebody else here and it came out. And it caused for somebody to be single. So that's the Nine of Pentacles. It's a person who's by themselves, who's single, who has their own things. And the thing is, it's not like they're pitiful single. It's like a single where they can do things on their own. They can fend for themselves. They can be productive by themselves. They still look amazing on their own. They don't look rugged or anything like that. Like they're a catch at the Nine of Pentacles. So with all these lies or whatever came out, it put someone into this place of being single. Or, you know, they decided to be on their own for a little while. Even if they're still in the relationship, they decided to have a break. And then you also have the Seven of Cups. And also the Six of Cups. So, while somebody's being single, either them or you, they feel like there was options. And that's what might have caused this either this break or this separation, but something happened here that it moved you guys into this place, and this person feels like there's a lot of options and they really miss you even though all of this has happened. And because I really feel like because you received the Tower, I feel like you're the one who found out and it shocked you. And so I feel like maybe they're the ones that, because this is their feelings, so they probably feel like, you know, everything just came out. And so now they're feeling that they're, because of what they've done or what they caused, is put them in the place where either somebody asked for a break, you asked for a break after the situation, or you guys separated. And now you guys are on your own, separated from each other for a little while. And, you know, they are missing you so much. They're wanting for this relationship to go back to the way it was. And since there's like a lot of lies here, I'm not sure if that's going to happen. Not sure how this is going to go through because we're just in the beginning part of the tarot. So as we keep going, we're going to see how it goes. But definitely somebody had options and they're messing around with other people, and that came to light. And so it just put somebody in a single position and they're missing the other person. They're desiring this person back in their lives. They feel like you are a person that they felt comfortable with, familiar with. They had something good going, and it just felt, it felt like, you know, it just felt like, you know how it's like innocent, you know, in the beginning it was innocent. There was like nothing damaging the relationship. Like both of you came with a clean slate. And so that's the way you guys started. But then all of a sudden all this mess came out and it just turned ugly. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what their actions is going to be towards you after all of this. Okay. So remember, the main message has to do with things finally flowing, like effortlessly. So maybe after all of this, I don't know if it's going to come out in the tarot, but after dealing with all of this, things are going to come to you in a way where they're going to be easy. And I think that's what this is. I think that's what they're seeing for you right now, your person of interest. They see that you have luck on your side. They see that you're taking control of things and you're making those movement forwards with the Chariot card. And they see that you are capable of getting love and being in a place of being able to entertain someone in a more mature way, even though they caused this. But for you, what's going to happen is, regardless of what they did, you're going to have this freedom or this effortless movement in your life, regardless of what they did. And I think that's why the fawn is here for you, because I think Spirit is going to acknowledge what you've gone through with this person. And I think they're going to help and guide you to get something out of love that's going to be easy for you, and guide you through it, even if it's with this person or without them. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what their actions are going to be. Spirit, give me their actions, please. What is their actions towards Gemini? Actions, please. Okay, so you got the Devil. That's their actions. Your person's not in a good place right now. Page of Cups. Let's see what else. Ooh. Queen of Swords. Three of Wands. And you also got the Moon. Okay, so far I'm not liking what they're doing, Gemini. I don't like how they're behaving. So what's going on here with their actions is that they're going to be coming towards you in a very toxic way. They're coming to you in a way where they're trying to get you to be dependent on them, or either try to coerce you through sex to come to them just so they can, you know, keep you there. They feel like maybe sex might be a thing that might keep you in a relationship with them. But their actions is showing toxicity on how they're behaving with you. And the thing is, like, if you notice in the beginning how you came, what they see you as is the Queen of Cups. And I told you that the Queen of Cups, King and Queens are very mature in how they give love and how they operate in a relationship. And look at in their actions what they're doing. They're coming out with the Page of Cups, which is just a little tiny offer, like a little bit of flirtation, or like a luring of, like they're trying to lure you in with sweet talk, or telling you what you want to hear in love, and try to snag you and take you in. But the thing is that they're doing it from a place of, they know what they're doing. They know exactly how they're doing this. So they're planning this. They're thinking of ways on how to drag you back in and suck you back in. And they're not doing it from a true place of love. This is coming from their wants and desires, or just, they're just doing it because they want to. And there's no emotions here except for a little bit of the flirtation here, which is, you know, just offering of love, but it's just very minimal and very immature. But I don't see anything like a grandeur of love. Like, they're not expressing anything massive. They're not coming in honestly. They're coming in strategically to drag you in and suck you into something that is not good, Gemini. They also have the Three of Wands, so they're coming in very quickly to put in this plan. Because remember, the Wands are actions. It's about doing. The Two of Wands is thinking about what you're going to be doing, making the plans, and then try to move yourself forward towards that. But the Three is like you're already set and ready to go. You're just already waiting for what's going to happen once you put in the work of planning out what you need to do. And so they are very much planning on how to bring you back in. But the thing is that they're not telling you everything about themselves. They're not telling you, they're just not showing you what really is their reason of why they're coming after you. Okay, so everything is hidden with them. You don't know a whole lot, or even you may have thought that you knew everything about this person, but you really do not. You really don't. This person is operating from a very bad place. Honestly, out of all the tarot readings that I have done, I have never seen something this deceitful in my life. I haven't seen anything so manipulative, or so like they're just concocting a way of bringing you in without caring about your needs and what you want. All they care about is themselves. And they're coming in from a very ugly place, Gemini. I don't know who the hell you're dealing with. If you had no idea that this person was like this, now you know. And I think, remember how I told you clarity is coming out. And I think if you haven't found out yet, you're gonna. Okay? This person is not in a very good place. Their heart is not right. Their mind is not good. How they thinking about this whole situation. This is just so weird. Like how, I don't like it. I don't like what they're doing to you, Gemini, or what they're planning to do with you, because this is part of their actions towards you. So they're going to be making plans to do this. So if you ever get a call or a text that seems kind of flirtatious from them, and they're trying to, you know, probably sext you or send you pictures of themselves naked or something like that, they're just trying to lure you in with things that are not love-based, just to keep you trapped in a relationship with them, or to at least keep your attention on them so you won't go elsewhere. But the thing is that they're not showing you exactly who they are. And who they are is this. You don't want this. Maybe that's why Spirit is trying to help you now, where you have things coming to you effortlessly. And so maybe what's going to happen is that all of this here that's happening that you're about to find out, or already found out about this person, it's going to help you to release and get away from all of this. And I know Geminis are not the ones to get attached to anyone like that. I mean, you will put in the effort to be in a relationship, but I think that you guys, it's a little bit easier for you guys than other signs to be able to move away from something that you don't desire anymore. It's easy for you guys to detach, but the thing is that Spirit is going to help you move even quicker in that situation to get away from this, because this right here, this person is no good at all. I wouldn't even give them a chance. I will block them. I wouldn't even if you see them across the street, go the other way, Gemini. But this person is not showing you their true intentions. They're not showing you who they really are. And the moon has to do with illusions. Okay? It has to do with things being hidden. You don't know what's there. You don't know what's lurking there under the moon, because everything's in a dark place. Yeah, I don't like this person. I don't know who you're dealing with, but this is wild. Okay. So let's go into what you need to know. I feel like I already told you what you need to know, but let's get into it anyway. What does Gemini need to know? Those came out fast. Okay, look at 9 of Swords. The Empress. Let's see what else. Page of Swords. Okay, what else? Come on, one more, Spirit. Give me another one. Okay, let's see here. You ended up getting the Hermit. And you also got the King of Cups here. So let me just take a look, okay? Okay, so let's see. So to me, what you need to know, Gemini, it's one of those things that this is how it could go. If you choose to go ahead and fall into what this person is doing, what's going to happen is that you're going to end up going through a lot of stress. You're not going to be able to sleep at night. You're not going to be able to be at peace, because that's what this Nine of Swords is, okay? You're not going to be able to rest. You're not going to be able to be okay. You're just going to go through it, okay? And so while you're in that place of being stressed out, your person is going to be all nice and dandy, all by themselves, just not caring less about what they dragged you into, because they got what they wanted. The Empress card is someone who knows that they're desirable. They know that they have a lot of stuff that they can manifest on their own and create things by themselves. And they know that they don't just go with anybody, but they know they can attract anyone because they're a very desirable person. And look at, this is what wigs me out, is that here's you stressed out, stuck. This card is the one, like if you look at it from the wider weight, it's the person who's sitting in the bed with all those swords on top of their heads, and they're holding their face because they're just so out of it. They're so stressed out. They can't sleep. They're uncomfortable. They're not in peace. And while you're not in peace dealing with this person acting crazy and dragging into the foolishness that they're trying to offer you and lure you into that you're not seeing, look at how they're looking at you. They're looking at you going through it, and look at how pretty they're sitting up in there. And the thing is, this is not just for people that are dealing with a female. This could also be a male as well. They're sitting there not caring what you're going through or what they're putting you through or about to plan to put you through. They got what they wanted. They're happy right where they're at. And remember, this card is also about sexuality. Okay, in order for them to get pregnant, they have to go through the process of being intimate with someone. So I'm not sure if they're trying to trap you into a pregnancy, so you guys be careful with that too. I've never done a reading like this. I don't know why it's coming out like this, and I honestly feel that this may not even resonate with any of you, honestly, and I don't think I'm going to get any likes for this, but this, to me, this is like a wild reading, and I've never done a reading like this. I'm not one of those people to just constantly read crazy ass readings where there's magic or whatever involved, or I just never seen anything like this. I feel like this person is trying to trap you in so many ways. And what you need to know is that this person is like coming from a place of immaturity. They're constantly watching you, so just be aware of that. They know where you're at majority of the time. They probably spy on you a whole lot. This is a person who's diligent. They're constantly watching for whatever is out there. So they know what's going on with you. They see you all the time because they put themselves in that place to spy on you. And when they do communicate, they communicate in a very immature way, and they're very short, and sometimes they pop off as rude, or they just really don't think about what they're saying, and they just say crazy stuff. And look at, the Hermit is here, and it's illuminating the King of Cups. So something has to take place where you need to go within and see what the truth is. You need clarity, Gemini. You need clarity about someone that you thought was mature, you thought was loving, you thought was coming from a good place. You thought that they're completely different, and in reality, they are not who they are. They are not the person they say they are or what they're trying to show you. They're trying to trick you, and they're trying to hide who they are. But the thing is that Spirit is taking you to a place where you're going to take some time out to really focus and see the red flags. Focus on the red flags and gain clarity and show you what isn't about this person, and they're not the King of Cups. But the thing is that while you're reflecting, Spirit is also telling you that there is other, people out there that can offer you something that is in your level. A person who will give you love from a good place. So, yeah, I just don't. This is what you need to know, okay, Gemini? So let's go ahead and get into your outcome. So see what I told you? Like sometimes I know the main message may come out simple and clean, but then the tarot will be jacking shit up when it comes to the main message, okay? So let's go ahead and see what your outcome is going to be. Please give me an outcome for Gemini, please. 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Oof. 8 of Swords. There's that stuckness right there. Not being released. Give me more, Spirit. Give me the outcome, please. Wow. Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, let's see what else. Ooh, that one flew out. Wow. 8 of Cups in reverse. I usually don't get reversals. All my cards are always upright. Look at, they're always upright. I don't mix them that way. So if they flew out and they turned, then I'll take them. Okay, there's 2 more. Okay. So you got the King of Pentacles. And you also have the 2 of Swords. And let me just grab one more and then we'll be all set. And then we'll go ahead and read what your outcome is right now. Okay, let's see. Queen of Pentacles. So you may be dealing with an earth sign because I see King and Queen here. Two soulmates here, King and Queen. And here's the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, I think I have an idea what's going on here. Okay, so far what I'm seeing is that somebody's going to be feeling trapped in this situation. Like they can't move. And there's going to be nothing brand new yet in love. There isn't, because that's why the Ace of Cups came out upside down. So what's happening here is that someone at some point put in the work in the relationship. They tried. They did everything they could do. And now they're just waiting on the fruits to just kind of like unfold, for things to come out. And this, Pentacles always is a sign of something that took a long period of time to get there. It took time to invest. It took time to work things out. It took time for you to deal with this person. And, with all that long period happening, you had desires for this to head in a specific way because you planted the seeds, you watered it, you waited for things to grow. You invested so much and you put so much effort into the situation. But look at what it got you. You grew those thorns. That's what you got. what you grew out of this situation with this person was you being stuck mentally, not knowing what to do, where to go, how to move. And the Ace of Cups came out in reverse. Yeah, this is... You plotted, you planted, you did everything you could do, and then you got a stuck feeling. You got no love coming in the way that you wanted. You probably were trying to turn this situation around and bring it to where it needed to be. And probably what could have happened too is that there is just something that happened with you where maybe you jumped in a little bit too quickly into the relationship, or you gave this opportunity way too many chances, or you're way too open to this person without even thinking or considering what was going to happen. You didn't even deal with the deal breakers. You didn't have any, or you didn't have the boundaries the way you thought you did. Because if you did have these boundaries set in place, none of this shit this person's trying to do would be occurring, because they if you did do that, if you did put in the boundaries and you thought about your deal breakers, they wouldn't have a chance to go that far, to think to draw you in and stick you in situations that you don't need to be in. And so what happened was that this person literally sabotaged this whole situation with you. And just remember, these roles can be reversed. This could be you know, that you did something to them and they ended up getting the short end of the stick. But because I'm reading it for you and how they're seeing you and how they're feeling, I feel like they did this to you. There's nothing left in here. Usually when it's this way, there's water overflowing. There's beautiful things coming out of this cup. But when you spill a cup over, there's nothing in it. There's nothing here. Nothing. And I know sometimes people say that when it's in reverse, that means that it's standing still, or it's delayed. It's not always a delay. It has to do with serious issues in the relationship. It also has to do with breaking up with someone or trying to end this situation. And I think that's what the outcome is going to be. You're going to realize that you invested so much into this, and all you got was this mess right here. All you got was a mess. I just, honestly, I don't like this person at all. And I don't know how you dealt with them for that amount of time. You are a very patient person. You're a very good-hearted person to deal with this. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Yeah. Okay, so let's go into the next part. So you ended up getting the Eight of Cups in reverse. So usually this way means that you're walking away. This means that you are returning, or you're trying to keep yourself from leaving. You're having a hard time detaching from this. You're having a hard time walking away from the whole situation, and you may not be seeing things until that tower hits the fan. There's something that's going on here that, you know, eventually you're going to find out what's going on. And then once everything's illuminated and clarity comes in, you are going to go through the emotions and go through this process right here, where things are going to be hard for you to move on from this situation. Yeah, it's going to be hard. You're going to go through it, and you're going to feel like, you know, you're stuck and don't know what to do. But you guys have serious issues going on here. But because this card is coming out, the Fawn, I feel like Spirit is going to be there to help you and guide you to get out of this mess. Okay? And so that's why I was saying that it's going to be effortless. We all have to go through a measure of pain and stress and resistance and not letting go for a little while, because we have to learn through these emotions and the actions that we do, or put out. We have to go through it so we can learn from it. But then eventually something happens that when we decide to take the right direction, get on the right journey, Spirit is there along the way to help us get through it a lot quicker. And in this case, he's going to help you fly right through it. Okay, but you are going to have to go through this right here. And then what's coming in is that you have the King of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. So there is a decision that has to be made here concerning this relationship. And the thing is, underneath the deck, you ended up getting the Six of Pentacles. So I have a feeling that, okay, this is what can happen two ways. What's going to happen is that you're going to be in that mindset of, you know that you have to make a choice. There's the Two of Swords, not having quite the clarity that you need, but eventually Spirit's going to break you free from that. And then you're going to have a choice, to have something that's super, super stable, a person that is very mature and can give you exactly what you need, and you guys can become, like, if you decide to choose the right person, both of you can become really good soulmates. Both of you can become stable with each other. Both of you understand one another. Both of you can offer something to each other, and you both will be a match. And you guys will take your time getting into a relationship. You guys are not going to rush it. Like I told you here, remember, sometimes this has to do with not really thinking or having boundaries, or throwing yourself into a relationship without really taking time knowing that person. But in this case, if you choose, to be with someone else, you'll have the opportunity to have something where both of you will take your time. Both of you will understand why you guys are taking it slow and get to know each other from a good place. Both of you can bring things into the relationship that is going to be stable and that will grow. And remember here, this person was trying so hard, which was you. You're putting in the work, and what came out of it, what you waited to see, what came out. Look at the seeds that came out. You ended up getting the Eight of Swords. You didn't get any peace. You didn't get anything that was working with you. So yeah, that's going to be the decision that you're going to make. You're going to decide to go ahead and move forward somewhere else where you feel like you're stable. Or your other choice is that you can try to give this a chance. And I don't know if it clearly is not going to go the way you planned it, because what their actions are is to bring you in a bad place, bring you in a toxic situation. And I don't think you want that. Even though you did put in time with this person, I understand that you fell in love with them. You really cared about them, and that's understandable. But look, you have the Six of Pentacles, and this is a person that has equal give and take here. So if you decide to choose to go elsewhere, not only are you going to gain the partner that can become your soulmate and have something stable, but both of you, like I said, both of you are going to be giving to each other equally. So I think that's what's going to happen here, is that Spirit is going to help you propel yourself out of this situation and help you get out of that. This Eight of Swords here, get you unstuck. Move away from what's not working in this relationship. And I know it's going to be hard for you to move away. So it's going to take you a while to walk away. But once you do it, Spirit is going to be there, and it's going to push you so hella fast that you're going to land somewhere else after you go through your healing. Because this is not, I have never ever told anybody through a reading to get into something else. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that once you go through the process of dealing with this, Spirit will be there to help you along the way to finally detach, heal, bring yourself back into order, you know, be in the right place in your mind and your spirit and soul. Get yourself back aligned. And once you do all of that work, he's going to propel you and push you towards somebody that can offer you something amazing where both of you can give to each other equally and be productive with one another. So honestly, I feel like this is not going to resonate with anyone. This is just a wild reading to me. But whatever, I'm just going to put it out there anyway. So hopefully it helps. Even if it just helps one of you, that's okay. All I know is that Spirit is here to guide you guys and to love up on you and to give you messages that you need to hear. Even if it doesn't resonate with you, maybe you guys know somebody who is going through something like this. And the best advice you can give them is to be patient with them and show them love. But at the same time, help them through the process and tell them that when they're ready, they got to release all this mess so they can find the person that really is going to be good for them, where they're going to have that equal give and take. So far right now, this is all I have. But before I get off, I was going to tell you guys that there's been quite a bit of love and encouragement from my subscribers, and I really appreciate all that they've done for me in such a short period of time, because I just barely started doing this. The subscribes that I received have gone over a little bit of 100, and I wasn't expecting for that to happen so quickly. But because of that, I have decided that after I'm done doing all the love readings, I'm going to go ahead and do a reading for who's watching you. And then once I get to 200, I'll try to see if I can do some giveaways, okay? So this is all I have for you guys for right now, gems. I wish I had a better reading for you. But you guys take care and have a good one, okay?